Okay, so let's continue, guys. As we are still going on with Diamond Platnumz yesterday's performance, him continuing to literally, blatantly disrespect Miss Mama. So, okay. It so happens that this is not his first time, nor the last, honey. Because I'm like, Diamond Platnumz, what's the tea? But according to me, when I want to deal with someone, I must look at their history and how they've been. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I know the person. Here's my thing. Zuchu saw Diamond Platnumz doing all these things to these women. Like, when ZARI was being shown Pepe, we are about to talk that video that you guys have seen going viral, of where Diamond Platnumz family used HAMISA to get ZARI out, just like now they're using Aliya to get Zuchu out. Like, this is a story that we've seen over and over and over again. There's this clip that I saw of a lady talking about how Diamond started dating and his partner. Like, this is how he has always been. Like, ever since before he even started dating Wema. Diamond will date you and then he will not break up with you because he doesn't want to feel guilty. So what he does is he starts cheating on you and then cheat on you so bad that you will just decide to walk away, and then he will continue with that lady. He will not even stay with that lady for long. He will go on to the next one. Like, that is what he has always been known for. And Zuchu knew this. Because if Diamond was dealing with Aliya when Diamond was dating Tanasha and Aliya and Zuchu were living in the same house, then Zuchu ought to have known that Diamond is a snake. How can he be out here talking about how he loved Tanasha this, Tanasha that, but he's sleeping with Aliya? Like, Zuchu thought that when it's her turn, the Diamond will change miraculously. Like, it doesn't work like that, Miss Mamas. Okay? When he is Jezebel's son, that is how he will be on you too, on your time zone too. What makes it even more hilarious is the fact that Zuchu was in Wasafi. She saw this thing 3D. I'm sure she knows. They know a lot that happened that us outsiders, we were only getting glimpses. I'm sure them, they saw the most, okay? So, as we are coming to terms with how Aliya is being used to get Zuchu out, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like Aliya will sit there for a long time. Because after ZARI was out of the picture, they started showing HAMISA Pepe. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I saw this clip. Let me play y'all. As you can see, it was Diamond Platnumz's mother's birthday. And the one with like a yellow, with the blonde hair, okay, the one that is giving Diamond Platnumz's mother cake, that is HAMISA. And that is Diamond and ZARI. Look at how ZARI, like, you can tell with the body language, like, she's like, oh my goodness. ZARI is like, what's going on? That is supposed to be ZARI doing that right there. Especially since she is the wife of Mama Dangote's favorite child. That right there should be ZARI. Okay? Had no balance. And mind you, Zuchu was there. Zuchu saw all this displaying. And when you want to know that ZARI was so uncomfortable and they got her off guard, is how everybody was laughing. Look at how Diamond and Romy Jones are laughing on the back. And ZARI is just there trying to figure out, like, what's not happening? Like, why are we laughing? Like, what's funny? You know, I want to laugh too. I'm sure they said something with the Swahili lingo that ZARI could not get what they said. And mind you, this is supposed to be HAMISA, who ended up bearing a child with Diamond, meaning they were already knocking each other. And I can bet my left hand that everybody in the family knew except ZARI. And I think after this scene right here is when ZARI started doing her calculation, like, hold on a minute. Something is definitely not adding up. Okay? Something is not adding up. And we are hearing, allegedly, by the way, not allegedly, that lady, what's her name? there's a Diamond Platinum video vixen who used to date with Diamond back in the day. I think I did that story a couple of weeks ago, of where that lady was saying when Diamond was dating Wema publicly, her and HAMISA and others, they were side chicks. HAMISA was sleeping with the Diamond even before ZARI came in the picture. And Diamond started dating ZARI, and HAMISA was still with the Diamond in the background. Oh my God. Whew, that's some betrayal right there. And I can't believe, for example, I bump into a post like this. Let me read you a little bit of ZARI's Insta story back then. So let me zoom in. So this was ZARI's Insta story back then. You know, this is when after HAMISA had had enough, you know, Diamond kept on dating ladies and she kept on being the other woman. Just like Aliya is being used now. She will never be introduced as the main. She will always be on the back banner. Because very soon, if indeed it's true that Zuchu is going to divorce Diamond, you'll see Diamond with another lady who is different from Aliya. Okay? That is what he does. After HAMISA had gotten enough of playing this side chick role, she decided now to expose Diamond. You know, there's a video that she exposed of her and Diamond in Diamond's bedroom, right? ZARI was upset, of course, because of that. ZARI used to write things like, everybody out here talking about karma. You know well, he is someone's man. He had a family, but you still decided to open your legs and get pregnant. You think karma will serve me? Oof, this right here sounds familiar. When Rita was coming at Zuchu, you know, posting all these things, the way Zuchu was making songs mocking Aliya, it's giving what ZARI used to do to HAMISA. So this is another of ZARI's Insta story. This one said, you can post all your TBTs and all. I've made peace with his mistake. I can't change the past. Have made peace with it and making my future better. As you can see, this is after ZARI has given birth to their second child, and HAMISA also gave birth, I think a year later or so. And ZARI did not break up with Diamond. She continued being in that relationship because Diamond kept on lying that he doesn't know HAMISA. This is her saying later that the guy lied to me, that he did not know that girl, that this and this and that. It was too much. Okay? It was too much. Okay? So here's my thing. I feel like Diamond have a way of manipulating women that you don't notice when you're being manipulated. You always look at the other lady that he's using to cheat on you, okay, as the enemy, but not him. And here's my problem with women who always are in a hurry to insult the other lady. Your husband is the one who's supposed to make sure that he's representing you out there. Wherever people see you, they respect you based off of how your husband presents himself with other people. You know, how he's proud of you. That will determine how his family members will even perceive you or receive you. If his family members are always very negative towards you, they hate you for no reason, you've never done anything, but they just feel like 9 out of 10, I'm not saying all, but 9 out of 10 is what their brother is telling them about you. I know of some family members who just, for no reason, just hate you. Your existence alone, they even extend the hatred towards your children. Because maybe they wanted their son to marry another lady. Okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a lot of times. The way the son present you to them, is how they will receive you. Okay? One thing about family, they don't know how to pretend. They don't want to impress you with anything. They don't know how to pretend. They don't like you, you will see it. They will not say it directly, but indirectly, they will definitely be sending them codes. If you are too slow to decode it, it's on you. And I think that is what Zuchu has been receiving for such a long time. And she couldn't decode it too quick, or she chose not to, in my opinion. And now I'm sure Zari be looking at these moments and she's like, oh my God. That's why she even put out that she liked, she said that her ex was like an airport Wi-Fi. Because she's like, was I in that relationship really? But anyway, it is what it is. Keep it classy. Stay me. I'm coming back with more tea. I love you to the moon and back. Ciao, ciao.